So in my country, we have this saying. It's from the Luo community. It says, "Chwadgi love." Chwadgi love, like punish with love. When you love something, or when you love someone, they do something wrong, punish them with love. So this is because you're determined and you want to see them improve and you want to just see them better. So punish them with love. Hi, what's up, good people? Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, the African Tigress, again with another amazing video. In case you're new to my channel or in case you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe, tap the bell for notifications so that you can always be the first to get notified whenever I'm posting. I also noticed a lot of people, YouTube turned off their bell, so kindly confirm that your bell is still on so that you can keep getting notifications. So I'll be posting each and every other day. If possible, I want to be posting daily. So if you don't get an update, just know like maybe YouTube has turned off your bell. So today I'm doing a different kind of video. It's like a conversation, like just talking. So you all recently know that I was recently in South Africa. I went for some work related trip and I flew Malawian Airlines. I did a video about my experience, my flight to South Africa. So what happened is I booked Ethiopian Airlines, and on the route, because it had a stopover in Malawi, so it was actually being operated by Malawi Airlines. And I come to later realize that actually Ethiopian Airlines owns Malawi, or Malawian Airlines. So I did a video about it. In case you've not seen it, I called it Flight from Hell, because basically that's how I felt. That was my experience. I was so scared. I don't know, I was not comfortable, you know. I know I've flown before, and most often I'm actually flying Ethiopian. But so when I shared my experience on my other channel, a lot of people, not so many, some people come and they're like, oh, Kenya Airways is the worst, or like, oh, you cannot say that about another African airline, you know, stuff like that. First, I was not even comparing Kenya Airways to anything. Besides, most of the time I'm always flying Ethiopia, so I was not even trying to compare Kenya Airways with Malawian Airlines, because some people actually, I think some people feel like I'm trying to put Malawian Airlines because there's Kenya Airways. I think I've only flown 2 or 3 times in Kenya Airways. So most of my time for my flights, I'm always booking Ethiopian Airlines. I don't know, like I said, I've never flown Kenya Airways, I think more than 3 times. So those people who are sending me messages telling me, no, you can't say that about an African aircraft, you can't say something negative about that. Okay, for me, I like to be realistic. Let's talk about this. If you love something or if you're passionate about something, when they do something wrong, you have to talk to them. For my case, I did write to Ethiopian Airlines, I did write to Malawian Airlines. Nobody bothered to respond. So the reason why I did the video is just to let them know, and hopefully hope they act on it. As much as we are trying to promote Africa, as much as we're trying to be positive and tell the African story and all that. So for me, I believe when you love something, if you truly love something, or if you truly love someone, when they do something wrong, you have to tell them, you have to correct them. So we cannot be just saying, oh, Africa is good. Of course it's good. You know that. I'm African. I'm Pan-Africanist. I'm African. I'm the African Tigress, and I'm always passionate about Africa. But also when people do something wrong, if we condone it for so long, it would the state of everything would be worse. So let's just call us a fork. Oh, okay, how do they say? Let's call a spade and not a big spoon, right? So that was my experience, and really, I'm just hoping that Ethiopian Airlines works on that. I was reading, actually, I read an article, it was like 3 days ago on their website, of how they've made profits after their partnership, or is it partnership for acquiring Malawian Airlines. I'm like, wait, you've been making profit wait, you've been making profit, and why is it that the aircraft are that bad? So I'm not against Malawi. I'm not against Malawian Airlines. I'm not against the people of Malawi. So to those ones who feel offended, or to those ones who feel that I'm saying that simply because I'm Kenyan and I'm promoting Kenya Airways, KQ. I have no business with KQ. I don't have shares in KQ. I'm always flying Ethiopian, so just know that all I did is out of love, and just to let people know what to expect, basically what to expect when you're flying Malawian. A lot of people were surprised. A lot of people were shocked. For instance, in Kenya, we have matatus, and even our matatus, the seats and everything look better than that. I'm not trying to compare. Yes, we have matatus that have bad seats and all that, but personally, and a lot of people would never board such a vehicle. If a vehicle looks like that, looks old and worn out, I don't board. So for a moment I said, wow, this was so humbling, because I needed to be in South Africa by 2 and there was no other option. There was nothing. I mean, like, there was nothing I could have just done to probably get a different flight. And I was told it's only Malawi that leaves to South Africa with that from Lilongwe. It's only Malawian that leaves to South Africa from Lilongwe. So I really had to humble myself and just accept it and board the flights. But yeah, I was scared. I was very scared. Like, honestly, I'm so glad, because my return flight was through Addis and I didn't have to go to Malawi. So yeah, I'm hoping I've clarified this and nobody thinks or feels that I hate Malawi. I only have love. So let me just share a piece, or like some bit of what I was so uncomfortable, for those who are not subscribed to my new channel. And if you want to watch the whole video, you can just go to my new channel and see my experience, and yeah, you can let me know, and let's spread true love. True love, you say the truth, you don't hide, you don't, like, say the truth. When I fly Ethiopian, most of the times, if you watched my vlogs, when I'm flying Ethiopian, you've always seen me doing the videos about the flights, and I always say, oh, the meal is good and all that. I'm always doing reviews of airlines. So you cannot see like I'm here to just show negative, oh, you're just on a mission. I'm in no mission. Nobody paid me. I'm just doing what I felt like doing. And I don't hate Malawi. In fact, I'm visiting Malawi soon. And I just hope the people of Malawi will be good to me. No hate, just love. So we are still in Malawi. There's a delay because they said there's a problem with the right engine and the engineer is working on that. I don't know how long that would take. Well, that's weird. I never want to hear about engine problems when I'm flying. That's the last thing I would want to hear about. So I don't know. Let's wait and see what happens. So for my experience with Malawian Airlines, what I intended to achieve is love. Why? Somebody is sleeping on the job. Definitely there's somebody who's sleeping on the job, because seats can't be that expensive. Maintaining an aircraft, yes, it's expensive, but like seats, that's something workable. I mean, the seats can't be bad, the toilet is bad, and then, you know, everything that the windows and all that. Okay, I'm this kind of person who has watched a lot of airline documentaries, and I have seen cases whereby, like, if the window was bad or something happened and people were sacked out of an aircraft from the window. So of course I had that fear, and it's only logical, it's only normal. If you're a human being, I think everybody has their standards and how they like things to be done. Basically for me, I am not perfect, but I love feeling safe, especially when I'm in the skies or when I'm in cars and all that. The same way, I cannot board a vehicle that is like old and looks like it's not roadworthy. So no ill intentions though. As a Kenyan, as an African, I'm passionate about improving our continent. I'm passionate about making a lot of things better. And yes, as much as we're promoting Africa, let's say the truth. Let's let's point out where mistakes are, because otherwise we cannot just condone mistakes. We cannot just accommodate everything and just say, oh, it's ours. Yes, it's our mistake, but we have to improve. We have to work on it. Otherwise, at the end of the day, we'll just be full of mistakes, like mistakes here and there, here and there, and we'll not be doing anything good for the continent, especially if you're passionate about it. If there's something wrong, talk about it, let it be corrected, and that's the only way we can develop. The same way when there's a corrupt leader somewhere, you cannot say, oh no, you cannot talk about this leader, he's our leader. You cannot say, no, like this leader is so bad, this leader is good. We have to call out this, and probably this is the problem with African. Sorry to say so, but this is the problem with Africa. A lot of people just accept a lot of negative things, like it's ours, it's our own. Like sometimes in politics, for instance, when you elect a poor leader who comes from your tribe, you just want to be like, oh, he's bad, but he's ours. He could be corrupt and all that, but there could be a leader somewhere from a different community who is a sane and sober leader, but you refuse to elect them because he's not from your tribe, and you choose the one who is from your tribe simply because they're just from your tribe. So you just accept it. You don't care how bad they are. And I feel like as young people, as Africans, this is something that we need to change. When people make mistakes or when people do something wrong, let's point it out. Let's point it out so that they can be able to correct. If you don't talk about it, nobody is going to correct it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I got my message across without really sounding bad or sounding rude or mean. And let's pick the corrections where we need to. And personally, if somebody told me something I'm doing or something I'm criticizing, somebody criticizes me about something I'm doing wrong, I'll definitely listen to that and take the correction. So let's learn to take corrections, and let's learn to let's learn to embrace positivity and not always look at negativity. And like I said, punish with love. And I hope Ethiopian Airlines works on that. I hope Malawian Airlines works on that. So I hope they work on that. My aim or my goal for it is for them to improve the airline. And yeah, we want to fly when feeling safe. We want people to be safe. Until next time.